Yo, what's going on, you guys? Now I'm doing another one of these videos again because I'm not in the content creator program, but also this champion is interesting, and I was able to get my hands on him through Arena. So we have Arnim Zola. Now I have this Mr. Fantastic synergy because it'll help. It just helps the debuff duration and reduces the defender's combat power rate by a little bit, and so this just helps Arnim Zola go off a little bit more. Now this fight, the opponent will be stunned, so this is Act 7, and this is just gonna help showcase. I mean, there's a lot of fights that he would work in, and he's a very fun champion. You just gotta know how to play him. So in this fight, basically, you just spam heavy attacks with Arnim Zola. His heavies apply disintegrations, and then if he's awakened, when you throw a special attack with disintegrations, they explode. Doesn't do too much damage, but they do a fair amount of damage. And then he has a power lock, or a special lock actually. And so I have a special 1 lock active on him, and as you can see, he cannot throw a special 1, and I was just chaining heavy attacks, and he died before I could even finish what I was saying. So here's another vanilla fight. I think this is about, what to say, 170, 150,000 health. This is a rank 5, not even ascended, Arnim Zola, but you don't need the Mr. Fantastic synergies. It's just, I just use it to be safe, and also because I could. It just helps get the rotation off better because you don't want them going above a special 1 when you special lock them. And the way to special lock them is by throwing any of your special attacks. You'll select the special you want to lock in the pre-fight screen, but once you've done that, then all you gotta do is throw a special attack, and they will be special locked, like right there. It's special locked, and then I just chain heavies, and then when I'm ready, or when I'm too close to a special 3, I can throw a special 2 and explode my disintegrations, but it didn't really matter because it just didn't matter. He was pretty much dead. I just waited to throw my special 3, and I'll throw it right here to explode the disintegrations, but he's just dead. It doesn't even matter what I do right here. He's just dead. So another another like thing about him is that when you parry or block attacks, you gain ESP charges, and so those actually help with his rotation a little bit. I think it's like just like damage and being safe, if that makes sense. So when you're at 20 or more ESP charges from parrying or blocking, like right here, I'll gain some if I parry or block. This is also a different like path. This is Act 7, the last quest. And when I parry, I gain 3, and then when you block, you gain like 2. And so when I get to 20, my parry will sleep the opponent like Mantis, and then after I sleep them and hit them, I go passively unblockable for like, I don't know, 10-15 seconds. And so that can help me like throw my special 2, like right here you see. I didn't actually sleep him, but that can just help be unblockable. And like right here, as you see, I explode my disintegrations. They don't do too much damage, but it's still a little bit of a payoff, even though it didn't do that much damage. And not every fight's going to be perfect, but right there, I slept him. I go passively unblockable, but it's not perfect because I want him to have zero power. So I'm going to make him throw this, and then I want to be as close to his corner as I can so I can chain my heavies. I don't know why I did that right here. Oh yeah, it's because I didn't have my special lock on him, and so I needed to get my special lock on him, which meant I had to throw my special attack. But now he's getting special chain. He's getting heavy chain, excuse me, and I'm doing a ton of damage. Look at those numbers. I mean, obviously I'm being benefited by like the nodes, but man, look at that. And he's just dead. You don't even need the unblockable or the sleep. The sleep and unblockable are just like, if you want to get them, it just kind of happens like passively. You don't even really notice it. And this guy also has bleed and poison immunity. And then I'm pretty sure his combat power rate or something with his power, I can find it real quick. It can't be modified. So he has some cool immunities. And this is another vanilla fight I just did. So in this fight, he doesn't just have one rotation, but he kind of does. Like, you have to chain heavy attacks, but he has different ways to utilize that rotation, if that makes sense. So right here, I don't have the special lock, so I kind of gotta, I don't gotta start over, but I kind of have to like start over. So I push him to a special 2 because I have the special lock on him, and I want him to throw this, and he's close to the corner, so I gotta do like 1 or 2 more hits just to make sure he's in the corner. And I start chaining it now, and as you can see, without the Mr. Fantastic's pre-fights, he's gaining a lot more power, combat power rate from me like hitting him with my heavy attack. But that's okay because it still does a lot of damage. I mean, this is a 4-star, you guys. I mean, what do you expect? But as a 4-star, this is pretty nice. So right here, it's pretty much ideal. This is like an ideal rotation without any synergies or anything. So my special 2 will burst that down, and it does a nice amount of damage. So but you can infinitely do this, and no one's immune to disintegrate. So he is a very sneaky and fun champion. I can't really tell you if he's an offensive or defensive champion mainly, because he works for both, which is, I love that. But there's just ways to get around him defensively and ways to also get around his offensive abilities. But in general, they still are very solid and work pretty well. And this guy, Cyclops, is just dead right here. But yeah, real quick, I was talking about he's bleed and poison immune, and Zola's ability, accuracy, and combat power rate can only be modified by his own effects. So he cannot die to, well, I don't exactly know how Domino works, but he cannot like have his ability accuracy reduced by Domino. So basically he works against Domino, and his combat power rate as well can only be modified by his own effects. So his combat power rate will just be always the same. It's not like modified. Most of the time your combat power rate isn't modified, but that's very helpful. And now we had to bring in the OG punching bag, Winter Soldier. So Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, I did a few takes to get my best like try on him, and I think I had like 10% boost running. It didn't really matter. This is a 4-star, guys. I wish I could do this with a rank 3 or a rank 4 7-star Awakened 6200. I wish I could do that, man. But I'm not getting in the content creator program anytime soon, so that's too bad. But we're working with what we got. I mean, this is still fun. At least I'm able to access them through the arenas. But right here, though, as you can see, I'm in a bit of an iffy situation. So I'll do this. It'll push him to a special 2. He'll throw that. Now I'm a bit far away from a corner, but I'm pretty much ready to go. And also, you gotta throw a heavy attack or a special attack to refresh the Mr. Fantastic debuffs, which is actually helpful because that's what you gotta do for Zola's regular rotation. Now, here we go. He's finally special lock 1 with like almost no power, and I'm gonna try to sleep him just to. It's just nice to do. And I slept him. Now I also have Unblockable, and as you can see, his power is much slower. But I'm gonna throw this special 2. And he gets to like 74 disintegrations, which are pretty nice, and it explodes. So this guy, I don't know, man. You guys form your own opinions. He's a fairly simple, fairly viable champion. I mean, that's why I'm saving the Titan Crystal. I want to get this guy. I guess time will tell to see like how good he really is, but this rotation right here gets to about 85 disintegrations. Some nice damage, man. I don't know what to say, but this is the, right here, perfect. Like, this is the ideal rotation. I got my debuffs on him, special lock 1. I did the sleep, and now, look at this. I'm able to gain max stack of disintegrations, which is the 99. So, chaining my heavy attacks. Perfect, 99. And look at all those, look at the numbers, man. And then the burst is nice. I don't know if you can amplify the burst through like nodes or anything. Any node can amplify that, but that I would think you can. Although he has a cap, I would think you can amplify it. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on Arnim Zola. pretty fun champion to me personally. I can't wait to get him as a 7-star. I'm gonna be one of those guys that ranks him up quite a bit. I already saw a rank 4 7-star Awaken Arnim Zola. Seemed like a lot of fun, and that'll be another video. If I pull him as a 7-star, that will definitely be another video, kind of like Beta Ray Bill all over again, except this guy wasn't free. But hopefully he'll still be relevant by the time that future champions come out. But yeah, this 4-star, even though it's taking a while, I don't know what you would expect from a 4-star. He's pretty much dominating for a 4-star, I would say. Because this is just like, based on the PI and everything, this is like 1/4 of a 7-star rank 3. So I don't know. I had a fun time using this 4-star Arnim Zola, but I'm saving my Titan Crystals. I should have around 4 to open when it resets, and I hope that I get this guy. I don't know if he's worth a generic Awakening gem, but we'll have to see where we're at in about like 3 weeks from today when it resets. So we'll have to see where we're at. But so far, I had a great time with this man. Let me know what you guys think about Arnim Zola if you got your hands on him. Hopefully, if you want to get your hands on him. But yeah, he's a really fun champion. I definitely recommend pulling him. And yeah, I had a fun time with this guy. And hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day. And of course, I'll see you all very soon.